Hello Ultra Racing fans, and welcome back to Ultra Race Report's coverage of the 2014 Hoodoo 500. I'm Jarek Wilhelmsen. Well, here we are back in St. George, Utah at the finish line, and today records were broken. So let's check it out. Day 3 of the stage race started in Panguitch, Utah. In the brisk early morning, the racers gathered in the parking lot of the Color Country Hotel, which also served as Time Station 5. Rider Lap Lai was ready for the last leg of this challenge.
That's it. Today's the last day of the race, so we'll see you guys in St. George probably maybe in 10 hours. All right.
For the previous 2 legs, racer Mike Coughlin and Al Thresher have been riding together, and until this point haven't decided how they will finish.
It's been a pleasure riding with Al this whole time. You know, we've really helped each other. So we'll ride until we decide it's time for game on, I think, and then we'll just shake hands and mano.
Al, Lap, Mandy.
After a quick roll call, it was time, and they were off to finish the race. If the scenery wasn't enough for you yesterday, today racers continued through Dixie Canyon and down into St. George. One of the first teams we ran into gave us a good morning growl to get us started.
Hey, nickname's Tiger.
Tiger, is that right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you,
Tiger. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
We caught racer Colin Stokes as he got a quick handoff from his crew. Looking pretty good, man.
I'm trying hard.
We came up to Voyager racer Janet Christensen. She was staying strong despite having a food issue the evening before.
I want to get out of here before it starts raining. Oh, I ran out of food. It keeps dropping out of these pockets. And I think I have all these calories, and I don't. And we're one of those places where there was nothing and open. So, miserable ride into Panguitch.
Looking good this morning. We'll see you at the finish line pretty soon.
I do hope so.
Our favorite tandem couple, the Whites, looked great in their matching Rev cycling kits. We noticed that stage racer Mandy Miller had a shoe sticking out of her handlebars.
I can walk uphill 4 miles an hour faster than I can ride it up here.
Although she didn't need them for this cattle guard.
Good.
At Time Station 6 in Cedar City, several racers were taking a quick stop. We saw stage racer Rachel Monderer, the 2-person team Big John and Little John, and the crew for Lap Lai, who gave us a peek at the inside of a well-used support vehicle. The Hoodoo 500 route is officially 521 miles and ends where it started, at the Abbey Inn in St. George, Utah. The first team over the line this year was 2-person Metal Spy Ultra Cycling, who shattered the 2-person record with a time of 25 hours and 5 minutes. That is 3 hours and 42 minutes better than the previous record. Next came the crowd-pleasing 4-person Team Chubby. They broke their personal record by 1 hour and 37 minutes with a finishing time of 29 hours and 51 minutes. And the answer to the big question, who won the stage race? Well, that was Mike Coughlin, who crossed the finish line with a cumulative time of 26 hours and 46 minutes, which established the stage race record.
You know, I came out to have a big challenge to go to some tough places, and also to, if I was in a position to win, to take charge and go for it, as opposed to wait for the other person to make a move. So, you know, that I hit all the marks. So it was a fabulous weekend.
Looking appropriately loaded down, the first Voyager came over the line. Dave Hossey came in with a time of 33 hours and 56 minutes, which breaks the Voyager course record previously held by Joel Southern. Dave told us a bit about the breathing issues he was having last night.
I had a lot of trouble breathing, and I think it was the cold air and just trying to breathe, and then I didn't have any energy because I couldn't get any oxygen in my system. Maybe the pack I had to carry was fighting me, but I think breathing was really hard out on the course. So.
What about the altitude?
You know, normally I don't have any effects of altitude, but I think it was all those things combined. It made it pretty challenging on the big climbs. I struggled quite a bit.
In an impressive showing, the 70-plus four-person team Grizz came into the line with a time of 31 hours and 21 minutes, which is a course record for the 70-plus division.
But everybody on the team worked really hard. Everybody put forth their very best effort the entire time. The over 70 team rocked. Rocked!
Rachel Monderer crossed the line as the first female in the stage race with a time of 43 hours and 6 minutes. In the traditional Hoodoo 500 division, Paul Spencer was the first place male crossing the line with a time of 36 hours and 22 minutes. And Kristen Wolf came in as the first place female. And breaking her own course record by over 5 hours, Janet Christensen crossed the line with a time of 39 hours, 55 minutes. Some other notable mentions include Al Thresher, who raced neck and neck with Mike Coughlin through most of the stage race. He came in with a time of 27 hours and 28 minutes. And Jared Fisher, who came in second in the Voyager division with a time of 38 hours and 58 minutes.
Well, there you go, folks. What an incredible race. Awesome views, killer climbs, and just a downright good time. I can't wait to come back here next year. But in the meantime, we're going to continue bringing you race coverage at Ultra Race Reports. Look for us on the Facebook at Ultra Racing Network, and that's all one word. Or on Twitter, you can search for us at Ultra Race Report. It's been a pleasure bringing you this coverage of the 2014 Hoodoo 500. Signing off from St. George, Utah, I'm Jarek Wilhelmsen, and we'll see you out there.
Are you gonna let me be on camera at some point?
This presentation was brought to you by Zoetic Photography. International award-winning California photographer John Wilhelmsen specializes in portraiture, fine art, and compositions. Learn more at www.zoeticimagery.com.